Pursuing a creative subject at universities are ways university students can express themselves and their creativity. However, they also put students under a lot of strain, which can lead to challenges in their academic performances and mental health. I sat down with 2 third-year creative subject students to identify how their mental health has impacted them at university and whether they feel that their mental health is openly discussed and supported in their academic environments.
So I'm Clem. I'm a third-year university student and I do illustration. So I'd say since being at uni, my mental health has been impacted by maybe the hours that my course requires. Because I feel like doing a creative course, I think the generalisation is that courses in the arts aren't as demanding as academic courses, when really they are, because they require a lot of long hours of being in like a creative mindset when making practical work, but then also like the research that goes in behind that, your intentions, your processes can change along the way. It just requires a lot of thought that can be mentally draining at times, and you can also feel overwhelmed when work piles up. Because I feel like many uni students, your work can pile up quite quickly and quite easily, and it's quite hard to balance life being a student. I think I do talk about it a lot with people because I feel like I always have people around me that I see as quite a good support network. So my housemates, they're all uni students, so I feel like we all go through the same similar experiences of, if you're feeling overwhelmed, the chances are there's going to definitely be someone that feels the same, and you can talk about that together to make it feel less overwhelming. And then my tutors as well, they're always around for support, to have a chat, whether that be about my work or just about how I'm doing in general, which is nice. So yeah, I feel like I talk about it a lot. I'd say when talking to my tutors, I do feel supported because they can help me take that further step of whether it's just a bad day or it might be like a recurring issue that can impact my mental health. Then they refer me to someone I could talk to, as in my uni's like mental health support. They could refer you to a guidance counsellor for someone to talk to, just a one-off, or if you wanted it to be a regular thing.
Hi, my name is Andonia Sharifi. I'm a third year architecture student, and I think my workflow is definitely impacted by mental health. Some of the reasons that architecture does impact mental health is you are put into a studio and you have to study for, I go in 10 a.m, I don't leave until about 9 p.m. a lot of the time. The earliest I'll leave is 6. These long hours are very draining, very mentally exhausting, and I'll come home and all I want to do is just go to sleep. So I won't even have any people to comfort me when I get home, because immediately I just go into my room. Doing a creative subject is really demanding, because if my mental health is not doing well at the start of a project, it can really stump my progression. Everything has to be moving so quickly. You have to have your ideas, you have to have your sketches, you have to have your creative juices flowing. And if they're not at the beginning, it can really stump your growth throughout the project, which has just ruined my mental health even more as I progress. There'll be periods where I'll be like halfway through a project, and because I wasn't there at the start mentally, I'm still not there now, even though, things may have improved or things have gotten better. This aspect of everything hasn't gotten better because I haven't been able to think about it. The fact that we're in a studio for the whole day and there's about 30 to 40 people in one studio, I know that there are so many people that I can go to and talk to if I'm having a bad day. And it's happened a lot. If I have a breakdown or if I'm really frustrated or upset that something's not working, I can just go to one of my friends in my studio or the studio next to me and just have a breather and have some downtime and just speak to them a bit. We also have a really supportive SSGT lady, and if you have anything that you need to talk about in terms of mental health, she's amazing with it. So I think in terms of my studio and my course, it's actually very well supported, which is very helpful.